Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. A top 25 matchup today on EA Sports College Football, two of the better teams in all of the country. It's the LSU Tigers and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. From deep, it's Simon. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Wide receiver going in motion. Manning with a play fake. Got his man. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Changing the routes with his receivers. The run inside. It Smothers. At the 35, he's loose. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Manning on play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing at the wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the tight end. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Longhorns are rolling down the field. Arch is going to throw for it. It's dropped after taking the hit. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Manning. Finds his tight end. At the 20, he's got space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball, and right now that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knock me back on my heels a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crud, is this their game plan? Is this going to be pass, pass, pass? So defensively, I'm thinking, how do I make my subs? Do I go dime? Do I go nickel, right? Like, they're definitely pass happy, but the first thing I have to do is get a pass rush and make this quarterback feel uncomfortable.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Here's Arch to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
The Longhorns will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. On the return, it's Harris. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, it's Berry. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
In the backfield, it's Watkins. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
He'll be stopped right there. He put him in the spin cycle and got 7.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Turning it on. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. The 10. Touchdown, LSU. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. Deep in the end zone, it's Simon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Got it behind the line. It's Smothers. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Got him on the RPO. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And that shows up in the stat column as an explosive play for this quarterback, but it was a very simple RPO. Get the ball out, and then guess what? My dudes are better than your dudes. And getting it to him on the perimeter, letting him make plays, all of a sudden, he's way down the field, and it looks like a long completion for this QB.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Brown. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And that is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Right side, it's Green.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Back to pass, it's Levin. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. 2nd and long here. He'll set up to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. LSU trying to convert a 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Straight ahead, it's Berry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
Good, right down the boulevard. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. And the offense cashes in on the roughing penalty, a mistake on special teams. We'll see if they can make it pay off. Rush right in his face. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. DB's right up on the receivers. To the air, it's Levin. Here comes the heat. Complete on the shuffle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Arch Madness. Left side, it's Brown. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down in the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Longhorns want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looking to pass. It's Manning. Dangerous throw on that one.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Hauls it in the first down and more. Flying down the right side. And he scores! Touchdown, Longhorn! That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Coming out with it, it's Harris. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running inside. It's Berry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
2nd down, gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Harris. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays, aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got them in a situation where this is where they want it. 3rd and long, guaranteed passing situation.
pocket. It's Levin. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's dropped. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is
wide open. He makes the catch. Wide open spaces. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Into its own hands. Good defenses stop you from scoring. Great ones score themselves, and LSU has done that so well over the years.
Yeah, and it's about guys who are playmakers. It's about guys who can lock up on the outside, and LSU recruits them. They develop them, and so many guys you see at the highest level doing it, and this is why, because they come to LSU and become stars.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To throw, it's Levin. Got a man, it's Brown. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. LSU right back to the line.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. And the Tigers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And in the closing moments of the 1st half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Nestled just inside that right upright. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score. That's going to wrap it up here in the 1st half. Stay tuned. 2nd half not too far away. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage and stopped at the 17. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Caden Durham again. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Caught in the backfield at screen. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas offense. The last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Right side, it's Townsend. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
They'll give it to Brown. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Third and 6 yards to go. Manning from the gun on third down. Out wide left, it's Wingo. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll need a bunch on second down. Throwing Manning. Buying time to his right. Throws to the wideout. Timed it perfectly to not get free and forces the third down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They go play action with Manning. Still looking. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing.
Snags it, and there's running room. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle. And that's a really good job by this defense because, remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
Got a man. It's Watkins. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Durham. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Look out! Good job just to get rid of that one.
The offense obviously trailing here in the second half. They're going to have to be able to throw the football effectively to come back in this game. But in order for that to happen, they have got to do a better job up front.
Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Play action, here's Manning. Out wide right, it's Brown. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
They'll run him again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
Well, that's now the 2nd missed field goal for this kicker, and I'll tell you this, he can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Durham one more time. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Left side is Harris. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single cover.
He wants to go deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. Touchdown, Tigers! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Manning. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. And as we head for the fourth period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. So first down will open up the final period. Here's Manning to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Drops back. It's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Ooh, I don't know, guys. Did he hear footsteps running over the middle of the field where all those defenders are lurking? I think that might have got in his head, and that might have been a reason why he dropped it.
Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They fought their way back. A scoring drive, the stop, and now a chance to pull even on this drive late. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Here's a give to Durham. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Oh, look out. The ball's free. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's too high and too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Making the adjustment on the play. To throw, Manning. Right side, it's Smothers. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line, and they stop him and knock him out of bounds.
And that's disappointing for the head coach because you drill these 2-minute, 4-minute type situations late in games. You got to have awareness and understand what you're trying to accomplish. You're trying to bleed the clock, and you can't do that if you're running out of bounds.
Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Turns up, it's Wingo. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Right at the line. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Try the right side with Brown. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in this situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. 3rd down from the gun, Manning. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Throws to the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Tigers are in the hurry-up. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Yeah, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Got room on the return. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. The Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Manning with a play fake. He unleashes a long one. Got it! Touchdown, Longhorn! And the pummeling has started.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wilson. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Got it down the field. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but
He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
To the air, it's Levitt. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Number 8, set to kick off.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Arch is going to throw for it. Right down the middle. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
And back to the air on second down. They get to him as he throws. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. After the penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Big hit knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Oh, he's not punting, he's going to throw. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on downs. Moves the pocket. It's Levin. Out wide right, it's Harris. Smashes ahead. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Durham. Nowhere to go. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Snap in the shotgun. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think of
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Manning on play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get it.
Here's Arts to throw. Moving out to the right. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. All kinds of room to the right. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas! And the route is on.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
The fake. Kicker's going to run for it. And this one's not even going to come close. Man, they threw it in reverse. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Levin. He's taking a deep shot. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They want to see if they can score the deuce. He wants to throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They'll get the 2-point conversion, and now the lead is 14. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now.
Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Defense ends this game in style, coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. A deep throw as the clock winds down. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people